Hey guys, Chris here with Tactical Outdoorsman, and today I want to talk to you about a more serious subject, and that is the shootings that took place over the weekend in El Paso, Texas, and Dayton, Ohio. I want to give you guys my opinion and get some feedback from you guys and know what you think, so stay tuned. 29 dead over the weekend. My condolences go out to all the families that were affected by the Dayton, Ohio and the El Paso, Texas shooting. I was away for a long weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was doing some content reviews that I was going to release to you guys this week. And I was in a pretty remote area. And when I got back, I saw the notifications of a shooting in El Paso, Texas, followed by another in Dayton, Ohio. 20 dead in Texas and 9 dead in Ohio. I'm disgusted by it, to be quite frank with you. Being in the firearms industry and a firearms enthusiast, this is completely opposite of what the industry and what I stand for. And, you know, I'm at a loss for words because I don't understand what motivates people to go out and do a shooting like this and to execute innocent people that are just going about their daily business doing whatever it is that they had set out to do that day. And somebody decides to take matters into their own hands based upon their opinions of what they believe this world should be, and that they decided they're going to be the judge, the jury, and the executioner, and go out and do an act like this, which proves absolutely nothing and solves absolutely nothing. I don't understand how people can go out and kill people in cold blood, parents, people's brothers and sisters, people's children, grandparents. I don't understand it. I don't understand what goes through somebody's mind and thinks that they should go out and do this and that it's okay. So I find it pretty disturbing. It's one of the reasons why I believe we should have the right to carry and bear arms in this country. I don't think that disarming citizens is the answer to solving the problems that we have. And regardless of what your viewpoint may be, this is my opinion. I think that if we enable more people to defend themselves, there will be less incidents like this, and if not less incidents, definitely may contribute to stopping people sooner and causing more fatalities, than would have occurred. Now, I know that there's going to be strong arguments out there about this. I know that one of the shootings happened in Texas. Texas is a state that is definitely in love with their firearms. And a lot of people are going to say, well, people carry in Texas all the time, and this guy still managed to kill 20 people. And that is the case. There were people in the area that were armed, people that were helping children and other people in the situation, but they may not have been in a situation where they were able to engage the shooter. They may not have been close enough to engage the shooter. The shooter may not have been active long enough for that person to get to them, or somebody may have been armed in the area and maybe just didn't know how to handle the situation, or adrenaline took over, and maybe it's fight or flight mentality kicked in, where maybe they were scared also and they ran. I don't know, I don't know what was happening. I don't know what was going through people's minds, but there is way more to that situation than you or I can assume. So you'll never know unless you're in that situation how you would have reacted or what you would have done. It's very easy to say, oh, if I was there and I was carrying, I would have done this and I would have taken that shooter out. But in reality, if you're not familiar and you're not trained, and this is not something you're coming across every day, and you're not 100% confident in your ability to engage a shooter, you may not engage them. There's other things to think about. If you're going to take a shot at somebody, you need to either be very sure that you're going to hit that person. We know it's your intent, but things happen. That person could move. You could get knocked and thrown off balance. You could miss your target and you can hit somebody next to him, behind him, or her very easily. It's not a hard thing to do, especially when you're, in the moment, under pressure, and there's an active shooter and you have adrenaline running through your body. Things are different. So, those are my thoughts. Me personally, what I would have done if I was there, I don't know. I've never been in an active shooter situation, and I don't have prior military training or background or combat experience to be able to know how I would react in that situation. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like that. So, there's a lot of speculation going on, and you have the left and the right, and everybody's trying to push a political agenda about guns here. That's not what this video is about. This is just kind of my thoughts and what I've been thinking about on the whole situation. You have your thoughts and your opinions, and I respect those. So, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you have different perspectives on, your experience. I'd be interested to hear it. Comment below. We could start a little discussion in the thread and kind of bounce ideas off of each other. But with that, let's leave it at this. Going out and executing innocent people over what you believe is never the way to go. So if you want something to change, change needs to start with you and influencing the people around you, not killing people to try to prove a point. That's not what's going to work. Stay alert. Pay attention to the people that are around you, your surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on. I'm sure you guys have your own opinions. Leave them down below. Leave some comments. Start a discussion on what you believe, what you think. I'm not going to go back and forth and have a pissing match with anybody. If your opinion doesn't coincide with what my opinion is, that really doesn't matter to me. Everybody has their own opinions based on their experience in the world. But I'd be interested in hearing what you guys have to say and to get some conversation going down in the comments just to talk about it. Let us know if it's bothering you, how you feel about it, if it's affecting you, and so on. So I look forward to reading the comments that you guys post below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.